Hello Aquarius, thank you for watching. For the main read, I'm going to use the Morgan Greer Tarot by Paul Foster Case and Arthur Edward Waite. For the supportive cards, I'm going to use the Magical Spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. I feel like that should be upside down. I don't know why. Alright, so there's a lot of victory going on here. It's very interesting. Let's do this. When we start here, I feel like you have a lot of enthusiasm. The Fool card in your mindset means I feel like you're just going along, happy-go-lucky, things are great, everybody's happy. And you got the Magician card here, just like you're making life what you want it, you have a lot of ideas. Well, I shouldn't say a lot of ideas, but you're making life what you want it to be. It's like you're in complete control, you're happy, all is good. Now, you're feeling very successful, and things are going well with you in whatever the situation at hand is. Things are going well. The Six of Rods, to me, is always like the victory after the fight. Like the victory after the situation. The coming home victorious. That's kind of how that feels. It's like, but it's also moving into the future with the victories that are behind you, having like that strength behind you. That's how that card is for me. That being said, while everything is going well, there's something around you in the environment that somebody's getting ready to talk with you about something. Somebody's ready to come forward with something. So we're trying to figure out what's going on with that. Now, this whole center section seems a bit complicated, so even though like somebody, I feel like whoever it is moving on, or they're moving away from something from the past. I almost feel like this might be like a debt paid off in some sense. Somebody's letting something go from the past. It might be a paid off debt. It might be a... Let's keep going. Because I feel like there's a burden, like you were constrained by something. You got the Ace of Rods, the Nine of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. Now, with all three of these together, I feel like this is the releasing of the past, like releasing it. And then, like, I'm also, like, your overall energy is, like, a release, too. So I feel like something was holding you down. There was a lot that had to be done, but something new came your way about it, and you're getting, like, some type of financial reprieve. I'm kind of feeling this is financial, for the most part. Like a forgiven debt, release from a debt. Like, for some of you, it might be like a refinance that makes a debt a lot less of a burden. So some of you might be refinancing. Some of you might be selling one home to get another home. Not for the most of you, though. So that's very limited. So what is going on with it? Like I feel like it's mostly money, like a release from the debt. Because you have the Seven of Swords reversed with the Ten of Cups. Like you're releasing these burdens and you're so much happier from it. I almost feel like either a loan's paid off or you've kind of moved or something. Like you don't have, there's something, some type of financial burden has been lifted in one way or another. And the other side is completely, like this is making the environment much better for you. It's opening doors. It's making things a lot easier. I feel like for some of you, you definitely, like, you still have some bills left over from this or whatever that is. It's not like it's completely gone, but the stress from it is so much less. So much less. And you got the imagination with the strength card, with the fertility. Like, I feel like you're seeing a lot more possibilities here. I am getting it, for some of you, with this situation here, like you're feeling like there's a lot of burdens here. So you're trying to think of other ways to handle these burdens, and you get like either a second job or a better paying job, something like that. Like the burden from money has been greatly diminished. And you're feeling like the stress of the past is like really, it's moved on. Because I don't feel like this is a temporary thing. Like either you put a big payment on a loan or something that's really lessened this burden, and it's going to continue to lessen the burden going forward. I feel like that's what this is all about. This whole thing, it's weird because as you're going into it, I don't feel like you're extremely worried about it, but you're trying to, I don't know, things are in your control, but I almost feel like you were very comfortable with it. Like as you're coming into this time frame, I feel like you're very comfortable, and you're making it work to your benefit. Whatever the restriction is from this financial burden, you're making it work to your advantage, or you're just like, if you only have X amount of dollars, you're only spending X amount a week on food, X amount a week on this. Like you have everything budgeted out, and you're very comfortable, and you're fine. You're making the best of it, and you're doing very well with that. Like it's the victory after the battle. Like you're doing very well. Then something goes your way, like possibilities or something. Somebody comes with you with something. Like I'm seeing this courage card, but I'm really feeling like somebody, like, you notice the candle in front of the lady. Like I almost feel like somebody brings this candle to you, like an opportunity. Like, and it's like you've been doing so well, but you could be doing better. Like that type thing. I feel like that's what this card wants to say. And it just gives you that opportunity to like deal, like you address these burdens, and you're like, I could really do better with this. I could really do better, and you get some financial reprieve here. For some of you, I feel like a loan is paid off, or you get some type of windfall of money, and it kind of takes care of that. Something like that. But it's a forgiveness of a debt from the past, that's for sure. It's very financial here, if this is hitting with you. I mean, it could take other avenues. It is a general read. For the most part, though, I'm getting like finances. And the release of this burden is making you so much happier. It's giving you a lot more ideas to what to do in the future, too. Because you got imagination with strength and the fertility, which means I feel like you have the opportunity to do what you want a lot more than you did before. Not like you're, buying the world, but like you have a lot of imagination and strength. Like I feel like it's really letting you branch out mentally, and you're feeling stronger. Like I don't feel like you need the strength. I feel like you're getting the strength. Like you have the strength, if that makes sense. You're getting strength from how it's changed, and you're feeling a lot better. Like the fertility, I feel like, is trumping the whole thing. Like you're so much happier now, and you see this lasting out for a long while. And the environment is very conducive for what you're doing. However you've made this change, it's lasting for a while. And you're seeing the opportunity to keep it going even further, depending on what you want to do with it. All right, did that make... So I think we're good here. I'm so tempted to go through it a third time, but I'm thinking that's not really necessary because I already said it. Because it's basically a situation you're succeeding at provides an opportunity to do even better, and then debt forgiveness, and then you feel so much better. Like you weren't doing bad to begin with, but you're doing so much better, and you're so excited about that. I just feel like it's a situation you're handling very well. Better opportunities, debt forgiveness, and then so much better. Like I just feel like it gets better than you thought. Okay. I'm going to wrap it up here because I'm just going to rehash it for the rest of my life otherwise. If you'd like to get a paid reading from me, go ahead and shoot me an email, james4astral@gmail.com. James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you for watching.